On March 27th, 2024, Elon Musk was deposed in a libel lawsuit filed by Ben Brody. Musk's lawyer, Alex Spiro, tried to retroactively mark the deposition as confidential, but it wasn't.
Of course I can ask him, do you think you committed actual malice? Do you think you were reckless? Of course I can ask those questions.
The Depiction is a new Hug House podcast reenactment of the entire deposition, word by word, in full, taken very seriously.
Things that he did wrong.
But that's the point. That's not what you're allowed
Until he really just can't anymore?
Not what you're allowed to do in the deposition. You can't just get him talking.
The Depiction drops on the 4th of July, 2024, with 4 weekly episodes. Subscribe on your podcatcher of choice or find us at hughouse.productions today.
Valence is a serialized fiction podcast with discussions and depictions of struggles with mental health. You can check our show notes or the transcripts on valencepod.com for a full list of content warnings and their timestamps. It's important to take care of yourself, especially here in New Candler.
Going to make getting back home tricky if it hasn't already ended. This is fine. This will be fine. This is fine. We'll be fine. This is fine. We're going to do this job, and we're going to have co-workers, and it's going to be fine. We're going to do the job and take down Riley and family, and it will be good, and you will be paid, and it is fine. You will have a normal human person conversation with other normal human people, and it will all be very fine and normal. No, never mind. Actually, fuck this. Stupid idea, really.
Whoa. Mr. Alden, goodness. You almost made me drop my coffee.
Run. No, don't run, you idiot. Say something. Respond. She's looking at you.
Yes, this is true. Mm-hmm.
No, not like that. Christ.
Well, it's good to see you. I'm glad you made it.
Yes.
Did you get lost going to the right meeting room? It's actually the other way.
Lost. Yes. That is what I got. Lost.
Let's go in together. The others should be there already, I'm guessing. You're actually one of the newer additions to the team. I've been working with Sarah and Mahira for a few years now. They've been doing great work, but I think having you here is going to be a big help.
Oh, that wasn't a joke.
Of course not, Mr. Alden. I wouldn't have hired you otherwise.
Right. Of course.
Good morning, you two.
Morning, Grace.
Mm-hmm.
And this must be the new recruit. Come on in. Take a seat.
Everyone, this is Liam Alden. He has some history and background into Riley Industries that I think will be a real asset to the team.
Welcome, Liam. We're really glad to have you here. Having someone with some experience is definitely going to help.
Son of Richard Alden, Riley's right-hand man? Weird choice.
But
But it looks like he doesn't show up in any pictures past about 2004. No mentions of him at all after that. Has a sister, though, and she's in plenty of pictures. Noelle? It looks like he just sort of stops existing after that. Oh, until like 6 years ago. Identity theft, huh, Mr. Hume?
There was some minor identity alteration for some very valid.
Hold on, kids. Let's let Liam speak for himself.
Let's all take a moment to remember why we're here and who brought us all together. I promise I wouldn't have hired someone I didn't have faith in. Sarah?
Yep, I know. Sorry.
So, Liam, let me introduce you to the team. This is Mahira Varma.
Hi.
Mahira has worked for the Thaumaturgical Energies Administration for, 5 years now?
Coming up on 4.
She's a very valued magic user.
You can really
in our
just
ranks,
say Muse, Grace.
She's a major magic user like you are. Pulls from heat energy and has a great predilection for stealth magic.
Nice to meet you, Liam. Really glad to have another Muse here. What's your focus?
glad. I didn't know that focuses were,
Hey, no worries. It's really hard to find any resources on learning more about your abilities. Trust me, I know. When you cast, what sort of energy does your casting usually have?
Electricity, like lightning.
Exciting. You must be feeling all jazzed up with this storm brewing then, huh?
Something like that.
Well, Liam, let me introduce you to Sarah next. Sarah Harris is our information specialist, though I'm sure you put that together.
Yeah, hi. So I'm just kind of wanting an explanation at this point. It's weird because there really wasn't any identity theft. It just looks like just making up a name and some bio demo data. The sister is still Noelle Alden, plain as day, so it's something...
Liam, why don't you introduce yourself?
It's complicated. My family and I, we're not,
Well, yeah, duh, if you're a muse. Name change was to hide out from them? Got it. Enough said. Sorry for putting you through the ringer.
The combination of his abilities and his insider information should help us find some more leads. Maybe confirm some of the knowledge we already have about Riley Industries.
Maybe we should start there. Get everything out on the table and see where Liam can fill in the gaps.
Fuck.
So, first, we know Morgan Riley of Riley Industries is planning on some new product to be released in the early second quarter. We've got a tip that it's something other than a new version of the Halo. Some new product.
Products?
The problem is that when we try to go through official channels to inspect their R&D facilities, they keep getting out of it. I've tried to get this higher up on the docket in the department, but they've been lobbying and... So... we'll need to be... particular about how we get in.
Particular? You want us to break in?
Well, not exactly break in. We'll need some sort of reasonable suspicion.
You want to break in with 3 people?
Well...
You're not supposed to be doing this, are you? Does your department know about this team you've assembled?
We're not...
Sometimes things just slip under their radar.
No, you misunderstand. This makes sense to me. This helps ease some of my doubt. I didn't expect any government branch to actually care about investigating Riley.
Ouch.
Smart.
So, Liam, any gaps you can fill in for us?
Well, you have to tell them. Can't.
Liam?
Grace, we completely forgot to introduce Liam to another important member of the team. Liam, You should meet Luis.
Ah, yes. You're right, Mahira. Liam, Luis Acebo is one of our medical workers here at the TEA. He's a great asset. He's a magic user too, and his focus is healing. He helps when traditional medicine doesn't work out as well as we need it to. He's also an LPC, working towards his PsyD.
Oh, what an interesting group of letters. A what?
Licensed professional counselor.
Ugh, shit.
If you ever find yourself in any need of...
I'm fine.
Well, his office is just down the hall. Room 112. All services are, of course, covered completely by your health plan here. It's in our best interest to keep our team well.
Really, I'm fine.
Good joke, you fucking mess.
Okay. So, lead we have is Nicolo Salvi, part of the Salvi crime family. Pretty standard smuggling and theft, but with the added bonus of being really strong muses. The lead's dad is in charge, and most of the previous charges on Nicolo are pretty whatever, other than being, like, trashy. And I mean, like, trashy as hell. More public indecency charges than I've ever seen, plus some burglary and shoplifting. The NCPD's been trying to grab this guy for years, so we'll see. But apparently he tweeted a while back he'd been kidnapped by Halo people before that Twitter account was deactivated.
What, for tweeting that?
No, looks like for DMing a local bakery 134 times over the course of 2 days. Wow. He was, fucked up when he sent these.
Okay, did he just really want cake, or...
Somehow worse, he was calling them criminals for using boxed cake mix.
He was calling them criminals.
So, now it's just a matter of pinning him down, really.
And what do we do if that occurs?
We'll just ask him some questions.
And then turn him into the proper authorities.
Unless he'll only talk if we don't.
Yes, our priorities are clear. But we do need to respect the proper regulations when speaking with known and wanted criminals.
Even though we know how they treat...
Well, I think that should be enough for today. Why don't we let Sarah work on finding Salvi? And Liam, you can get yourself acquainted with the building. We'll have an office ready for you soon. You can return with some notes written for us all on what you know tomorrow. Mahira, you can head back home until we have more news on this lead.
Hey, if we're both heading out early, why don't we go grab a cup of coffee,
No,
Liam?
absolutely not. You cannot.
I should get back to my apartment.
You sure? It'd be nice to know who we're working with.
I have no interest in being...
No, I really should be,
Don't worry about it. Another time.
Oh, thank God. Get out of here. Get out of here now. Fuck. Need to beat the storm. I need to get home. No. Quiet. People are going to hear you. Just call a cab, and it'll be quicker. You can get back home faster before the worst of it. Before anyone sees you, just call.
'78th and Rosemary, please.
You got it.
Just focus on the screen. Focus on the screen.
What's up, good people? Welcome back to the evening show. Tonight, we're joined by Jordan Gardner. He's here to tell us a little bit about his return to men's hockey. So, Jordan, let's just jump into it, yeah? Can you tell us a little bit about your time away from the ice and what brought you back?
Sure, yeah. So, I'm guessing you remember when it came out that
That you're a muse?
Yeah, I really don't like that word. It's not even accurate, you know? Can you really be a magic user if you don't use the magic you've got? Like, I like to call myself a maven, a magic haver, not a magic user.
Well, yeah, I can imagine after everything you've been through.
A lot of wrong ideas out there about people who have it and don't use it or want it, whose lives are messed up.
Hey, you okay back there?
That's why I was kicked out of the league. There's been a push to kick out all players with magic, and it hurts. It hurts knowing I wasn't wanted by my teammates.
But you're back now.
Yeah, the official ruling came that I couldn't play if I was able to use magic, but my lawyer told me that meant I could go back and play if I stopped being able to use it, which is where this comes in. I got a Seraph Series Halo, and now I can play again.
Man, that's awesome. That's super great.
It is. Hockey is more than just my job, it's who I am.
You ruin everything.
Halo didn't just give me back my career, it gave me back my identity.
What the? Nuh-uh, you get out of here right now.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear it. I'm not driving around with one of you freaking out.
Please.
Shouldn't even be outside without a Halo on. Get out of here right now.
I can pay.
Now.
Hi, you've reached Flynn Velasco. Sorry I missed your call, although honestly, if you're calling me, you're probably Liam or like the government or something, because only normal people text. So, Liam, text me, you freak.
Fuck. Out of the ring. You're just standing there in the ring like some pathetic jerk. You need to get somewhere safe. Turn yourself over. What's the point of you needing to be outside? Of course you're okay. You'll never be okay. You'll always be like this. Just shut up.
You must be Liam. It's nice to meet you. I'd been wondering when we'd find the time to... Oh, you're soaking wet. Come on in. It's warmer in here. Go ahead and have a seat.
I'm sorry for not having...
No worries at all. My evening is actually really open today. Your timing couldn't have been any better. So, I'm sure Grace told you a little bit about me, but I'd still like to actually meet you. So, my name is Luis, and I'm here to help in whatever ways I can at the TEA. Usually that means medical treatment for people who are hurt by magic, people who overexert their magic, and... Actually, it looks like you're in a little bit of a bind right now. Huh. Don't worry. Most people wouldn't be able to tell. It's just me. Is it okay if I...
Yes, that's fine.
Easy fix. I can help calm your nerves a little right now if you want. Grace also wanted me to give you something to help keep any unwanted traces off of you, as in anything someone could use to track you if you didn't want to be tracked. I could do that right now, too.
What?
I've done it for a few of the others. I'm happy to do it for you, too.
Yes, please, yes.
Better?
Oh, yes, much. Thank you.
Happy to help. You can always come to me for things like that.
You can just do that whenever? Untangle someone like that?
Untangle is a good word for it, yeah. Not all the time. It requires some energy. But not too much. I've gotten pretty good at it over the years.
I didn't know that magic could do that.
Magic can do a lot of good for a lot of people if we let it. Grace tells me that your family is the same Aldens that work with Riley, right? I can't imagine.
I didn't come here for that.
For that?
Talking. I just needed something to keep me solid for the walk back home.
Oh, but you didn't...
I didn't do this.
Do what?
Talk to people.
Ever?
Not unless I absolutely must. I should go. Thank you, really, for that. It was, helpful. Thank you.
Of course, Lee. I'm glad you were willing to make an exception for me. You know I'll be here whenever you need someone to talk with. Oh! Liam, one last thing before you go. I'd like you to take this, even if you don't read it. It's a resource on how to practice in a way that's safe. It helps explain some of the theory behind magic, making sure you're not accidentally casting in a dangerous way by letting your fear take the wheel. It helped me a lot when I was young, and it helped Mahito when we first met. Here, take it. Please, even if you don't read it. See you soon, Liam. I hope you get home fine in the storm.
Thank you. Fine. One small ball of light. Small. Doable. That's doable, certainly. Light. Little ball of light. Doable. I did it. Small of light. No, ball of small. Regardless, it is done. I hate it. Huh? What?
Hello?
What?
Oh, Liam. I didn't expect you to answer. It's 2 in.
You're still working?
Are you drunk?
No. You're drunk. No, I'm tired. It's 2 in, Ms. Chen.
Well, just wanted to keep you in the loop. We're going to have to move into action quicker than expected. Don't come into the office tomorrow morning. Instead, you'll meet Mahira and Sarah there in the evening before heading off on a job. We tracked down Salvai, staying in an empty apartment in Lower Candler. The 3 of you need to see what information you can get from him.
Tomorrow?
He changes location constantly. We have to move fast.
I just started working with you all.
You're sure you aren't drunk, Mr. Alden?
Liam is Liam. And no, Ms. Chen, I'm tired. It's 2 in.
I know it isn't ideal. We're doing the best with what we have. Okay, well, it's 2 in, Mr. Alden, as we've established. I'll call with more details tomorrow. I just wanted to make sure you could wake up to a message, so you didn't have to come into work in the morning. I'll let you get back to sleep. Have a good night, Mr. Alden.
Ha!
Good night.
Valence is a Hug House production. You can find more of our work at hughouse.productions. Valence is edited and sound designed by Julia Schaffini. This episode was written by Will Williams. This episode was performed by, in order of appearance, Josh Rubino as Liam Alden and Liam's inner voice, Whitney Johnson as the elevator voice, Katie Chin as Grace Chen, Ishani Kinetkar as Mahira Varma, Jordan Cobb as Sarah Harris, Jake Rocco as the cab driver, Ross Papa as the interviewer, Aiden Kinsella as Jordan Gardner, and Giancarlo Herrera as Luis Acebo. We'd like to thank some of our Indiegogo backers who helped fund our first season: Casey Trujillo, Jordan Eagan, Lindsay Holt, Rachel Rauch, Richard Kreutz-Landry, Shelley Wermuth, and V. Silverman. You can find our full cast list and information on how to support this indie audio drama on valencepod.com. Until next time, protect your magic.